Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, welcome to October's budget recap. I spent this weekend actually going through this budget and figuring it out. So here we go. Everything here is exactly what I had thought it would be at the beginning of the month, except for certain things. So let me show you guys some of those things. I had a bunch of stuff that was spent. So we actually had our car renewal on our budget last month and we didn't do it. And then we put all that money into the savings account. Of course, I forgot about the car renewal. That's why you put everything on your budget and then you actually go through line by line on your budget. I didn't do that. And then we had a credit card that we needed to bring to current. This one finally went through with the whole credit counseling thing that we're doing. We're doing a debt consolidation. We have each individual credit card, but we pay one monthly lump sum. Okay, so let's see. Variable expenses. So variable expenses weren't too bad, except for a couple of things, like, the fact that our cushion went to $700, and I'll take you through what we spent on our cushion. And the wine, oh, you know what? I moved some boxes around. The wine was actually $43, so I'm not worried about this. We did not pay this twice. Let me actually get rid of that. There we go. Whew, that actually looked really bad. It wasn't. So let me show you what we actually spent money on, and this is where color coding comes in. So we bought, let me go over the red first. That makes sense. So I needed to turn this in and get $26 back from my school because I used the wrong credit card for a school purchase. Yeah. Or debit card, whatever, credit card. I don't know what they give me. Chris got a ticket. We're not even going to go into that. If you saw my mid-month, I went into it. I'm not going into it now. Oh my gosh, I'm going into it. I need to stop going into that. Okay, we needed new tires for our car. That was almost $300 right there. Oh my gosh. My husband, instead of having a coworker take him to the tire store, had Lyft rides. He's a Lyft driver, so, supporting the peeps. I don't even know. I don't want to know. Okay, moving on. So all of that, in addition to this, adds up to $1,000. Murphy, gosh darn you. Ugh. Okay, other things that we kind of needed, we needed these phone cords, and I talked about that in a wins and losses. We needed the parking for dropping my daughter off and the parking for picking her up. And we needed the saw from Home Depot. So those were all needed expenses. Needed expenses came up to $52, which is exactly what our cushion, that's exactly what our cushion should be, around 50-ish dollars. Like, these are all needed expenses. Like, yeah, that makes complete sense. However, all of these other things that we didn't need, pens for me, I got, $25, $30 worth of pens. This paint for her egg doll family that we made for her family, I'm not worried about that. The book that I bought, me going out with my coworkers, going out on a date night, all of this wine, and then, the $80 in 1 week that my husband, just wanted to pull out of his account because, $80. Actually, we still have this 50, so I'm going to take this off for a 40. We still have that 40. He pulled that into the house. He pulled it out of the car, and he's like, "Hey, Kim, I totally did this." So I can't be that angry. And my husband has this $5 thing to Rocky Mountain PBS. You guys, we don't ever watch television, ever. No, I take it back. We will watch the Thanksgiving Day parade on Thanksgiving Day. Outside of that, we never watch television, and we are donating. I'm like, dude, you have to stop that donation. It has to stop. They came to our house and he got sucked in. Ugh. Oh, and we bought a suitcase, and we pulled that out of Evangeline's travel fund from last month's travel fund, and we bought a Amazon chess set, which we are pulling out of the Christmas fund. My daughter loves to play chess, and there's that. So here's the part where I'm so excited about. We, in October, put $100 into the Christmas fund to bring our Christmas fund up to $300. At the end of November, it will be $400. And we are actually not doing a whole lot gift-wise, but we're doing a whole lot experience-wise. We're going ice skating. We're going to Georgetown. We're doing all of this sort of stuff. So I'm super excited about that. Auto insurance for February, we're put another 130 into for auto insurance, and we are up to $390 in that. You guys, we have never ever had the money for our auto insurance ever. Like, no, I don't think we've ever had the money for auto insurance. And by the time February rolls around, Murphy, please don't screw me over. We will have that money. We are still not putting any money in for the travel for next summer, so let me just put that one as 0. Okay. Car repair replace we're putting in another $100. We did not dip into this one for the tires because we are working on building this up. I'd like to eventually have $1,000 in the car repair fund, and then 2,000. I'd like to have 5,000 in our emergency fund, but we're going to build that up slowly. And then let's see, we put $135 into the emergency fund to bring us up to 2,000 flat, which is exactly where I want to be for this beginning emergency fund. Then the pay dad back fund. Yes, I will actually probably pay my dad off in the middle of next month. And he only, loaned us money in April. So let's see, April, May to June, July, August, October, November, 7 months to pay back $2,000. But we've been figuring this whole thing out. Thank you, Dad, so much for being there. Oh my gosh, this is the first time in my life I have ever borrowed money from my family. It is embarrassing and terrifying and embarrassing. Can you tell I'm embarrassed? But I am so thankful we were able to do it because we would not have been able to make it through it without having that money. So thank you so much, Dad. We really appreciate it. Okay. And we have $1,231 in that fund. After we pay my dad back in the middle of next month, we will actually start splitting our money between half of the money. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. Half of the money is going to go towards paying, what was I saying? Half of the money is going to go towards paying off debt. So baby step number 2. And half of the money is going to go towards putting our emergency fund up to $5,000. We need $5,000 straight in that emergency fund, plus another $1,000 in the car fund. That's a non-negotiable. We have a home, we have a roof, we have washer and dryer, and all of this other stuff. That's not negotiable. We are in this weird, funky baby step sort of thing, and it's going to take us a long time to pay off our baby step number 2. You guys, it's $70,000 in credit card debt. I'm not even totaling the student loans and car payment debt yet. Not at all. Like, all I'm doing right now is paying off the credit cards because we went the debt consolidation route and we've smashed our credit to pieces, and I'd like to get it out of debt consolidation. How wonderful would that be? That is, so, that's basically our update. I think the most important thing is taking a look at how much we were able to put into savings and all of that sort of thing, and where we spent our money. That's where I find the most support and stuff like that for these sorts of videos. So if you want something different, let me know so I can do that for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this sort of content, please let me know down below. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, and just let me know what you're doing and how your month went. Good luck with everything. Bye. Okay, nobody's knocking on the door. Let me finish erasing. I want this to be pristine and beautiful because I'm so excited. It actually works. Let me erase this. Oh, you can't see. Why don't I just do pointers? Here. Whoa. Can I move down? Yeah. Okay, so if I'm on the pointer, I can move down. If I'm not on the pointer, I can't.